It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
And I'm
really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, we've heard from their players, coaches, front office. This team has high hopes entering the regular season. And I'll tell you, nothing would be more satisfying to them than to come out of this first game with a W. Getting a little amped up. Opening night of the regular season now upon us. Shaq, what were you looking forward to the most here on opening night?
Two things. Let me get this out the way. Hanging out with you guys. You know I love you guys. I miss you guys. It's been a great summer. And getting back to the greatest game in the world.
Which of those, if you only had one, which of those would be?
I would have to say the game would come second.
Oh man. You're the greatest.
I love you guys.
You are the greatest. I don't even care what you got to say about it. Well, I do. What are you looking forward to besides hanging out with us?
I was just looking forward to hanging out with you guys, and seeing the off-season changes. But if I had to choose between the off-season changes and how they pan out, and hanging out with you guys, I would take the off-season changes to see how it pans out.
I got your back.
And I got your back.
And I wish you weren't back. Here's Kevin Harlan.
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's Western Conference NBA action, the Portland Trailblazers here at home. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, with the shift towards so-called positionless basketball, the market for wing players has never been hotter. The average height in the NBA is now right around 6'7", so players in that range are the perfect fit for this new two-way style. Guys?
Well, especially those players with the skill to do a little bit of everything. DA, thank you. Opening night is upon us. Every team looking to come out of the gate strong. As we know, only half are going to get to the end.
Don't tell them that, Kevin.
I know you can't.
Let it breathe a little bit. Yeah. It is a long season. The teams, as we've seen in the past, sometimes what we're watching here tonight, 6 or 7 members of that team might not be on it come February. So got to temper your expectations. Watch the way guys have maybe improved from last season coming into this season. Excited about young teams and the opportunity of their potential, but things can change quickly in this league.
But don't you love the optimism at this time of year?
No doubt about it. Everybody's fired up for the opportunity to show what it is, especially as a player, what you worked on in the offseason to bring it to the hardwood and show your coaching staff the type of work you put in.
And now the Lakers starting group. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with possession here. Caldwell Pope passes the ball. Caldwell Pope against McCollum. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Nurkic with the block.
Excellent defense by Nurkic on that play. He made sure that shot was not going anywhere near the rim.
Deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. Inside, knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Now here's Lillard. Aminu with it, down low. And it's Lillard missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lillard against Ball. A shot by LeBron, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. It really just came down to some poor timing.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ingram dishes to Caldwell Pope. McGee is screen on Turner. To the middle, up off the screen. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Screen by Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. Unable to get that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. LeBron outside. And it's Ball that time on the assist by LeBron.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
And here's Portland. And of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The Lakers trail. Pass the ball. They set the pick. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 16, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And the first one at the line is good. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
Portland trailing here. Screen by Nurkic. There's a good screen. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Lillard against Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Nice decision by Nurkic to just simply square up and knock that one in.
Caldwell Pope outside. And the pass to James. Here's Ball. Launches it. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start.
Turner passes to McCollum. Over Caldwell Pope. McCollum no good.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And Aminu kicks to McCollum. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Ball dishes to LeBron. Over Aminu. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Curry's checked in. Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. Ingram outside. McGee sets the pick for Ingram. And it's McGee with the jam.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Curry. Screened by Nurkic. McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. McGee against Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And Turner kicks to Nurkic. Out to Turner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
Now here's Ingram. The rebound by Turner. Outside Curry. Pass to McCollum. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
He got just enough separation to let that one fly. So comfortable from long range.
James. And yes, it's good.
It's pretty much all you can do. You throw your hands up, you try to get in his way, and it's still not enough.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. Now Nurkic passes it to McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Makes it off the glass. Nurkic has got 6.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start. And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. Good on the shot. McCollum's got his first basket.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Brent, we have bigs playing a different kind of game in the NBA now.
It feels like skill is taking over, and even last year in the playoffs, so much talk for us about the idea of not being able to play a big center, right? Not being able to play a post-up center or a rim-protecting center. These players have to be mobile. They have to be able to set screens and roll down the lane, and they have to be able to switch out, most importantly, defensively to guard the most talented scorers in the league. So the center position is now becoming a more skilled position where teams take their best 4-man and slide them down to the 5, a la Draymond Green or sometimes Giannis with Milwaukee, to make sure that they can make the most impact while they're on the floor.
Good examples. And he makes the first.
Last season, the Blazers were at a bit of a crossroads, wondering if they should start over and make some major changes. Some rumblings at the trade deadline of maybe one of their diminutive guard positions might have been on the move, but they stayed with the group. Terry Stotts did a remarkable job and made some slight changes to the game plan and got them to the 3rd seed.
The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Curry kicks to Nurkic. Back to Curry. Here's Stauskas. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Stauskas has got his first basket of the night. Here's Rondo. With the core of Lillard and McCollum, not easy to break that up.
Well, as bad as the first round might have been for the Blazers last year in terms of getting swept, it's very unique to have that kind of skill in the backcourt and hard to give up on. It's a team that won 13 straight in 2018, so the talent is there. It's just about the pieces and establishing a new chemistry with those pieces that'll be imperative for the Blazers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Now here's Curry. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Shoots from 14. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Lakers trail by 4. Stevenson outside. Kuzma can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Stevenson, the 15-footer, good.
Oh, and he likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up on him if you want to stop it.
Curry against Rondo. Curry kicks to Stauskas. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Harkless for the 3. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Rondo against Curry. Nurkic with the block. Now here's Harkless. Defense right on him. And there's the feed to Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor. And that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Even though the skills have slipped for Rondo and there's been some areas where maybe he hasn't been a great fit for whatever reason, he is a natural playmaker, and last year showed signs of getting back to that kind of form, playing alongside Holiday, AD, and of course his old running mate from his Sacramento Kings days, DeMarcus Cousins. It seemed like Rajon Rondo that was reeled in last year and back to being laser focused.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. Curry kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Swanigan. Portland needs to get off the shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 8 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Kuzma sets a screen. Leonard brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 1:29 left in the first. Hart kicks to Stevenson. It's good. This game is all even. Stevenson's got 6. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And there's the pass to Leonard. Outside Curry. Back to Leonard. Pass to Swanigan. Leonard on the wing. Zubac's defending. Just 3 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Trailblazers.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Offensive rebound. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Harkless the pass to Curry. And that one is good. Curry's got his third basket of the night. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Kuzma. And here is Zubac. Kuzma sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Stevenson, and it's off the back rim. No good. And here is Harkless. And a deep three from Curry. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. Ivica Zubac is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Hart in at the 2 spot. Here's Rondo, following the score by Damian Lillard. On baseline J. Here's Zubac. Got a hand on it. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. He misses the free throw. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top. MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Lakers also with a sub. James checked in for Lance Stevenson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Take a look at the history of the Portland Trailblazers, and part of the NBA since 1970, and the phrase Rip City, which has stuck with the team ever since winning that title back in 1977.
Offensive rebound. Zubac. Another shot. Bank shot. No good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And for the Blazers, a lot of ups and downs with their history.
A lot of wins, but the franchise has been a bit cursed with some major injuries in the last 15 years. You think of guys like Greg Oden, the first pick in the draft, Bill Walton back in the 70s, and the ankle injuries that he had to deal with. That young team felt like they were going to run the West for quite some time, and those injuries really hurt and devastated the fan base in Portland.
And he knocks down the first one.
So much speculation last season on where LeBron would end up. The theories of which team would get his services seemed to change hour by hour, especially during free agency.
Catching up on the changes for Portland, Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Swanigan. And Turner's subbed in for Harkless. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. With LeBron, whenever he becomes eligible to change teams, it is the news in the NBA.
And rightfully so. This is the best player in the game, and whatever team he ends up with instantly becomes a contender. Been to 8 straight NBA finals. You would think the teams getting him are thinking a 9th one would sound good to them.
Here's ball. Myers Leonard picking up that last basket. Baseline jumper. Aminu grabs the miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
McCollum, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
McGee sets the pick for Ingram. The dish now to McGee. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Lillard. At the elbow, it's Turner. They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. LeBron James 3rd, 4th Damian Lillard.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Ingram kicks to James. Over Aminu. 13 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, a little bit of separation there. That's the challenge. You want LeBron to make it from the mid-range. Guess what? He can do that too.
Here's Aminu, and no good that time. James with some nice D, and there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers leading by 4. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Poked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Ball with a wide open look. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
The Blazers known for their explosive offense, but Brent, their defense became one of the stronger in the league.
Yeah, I think that's what propelled them to the 3rd seed, top 5 last season in a lot of defensive metrics, great rebounders and a good job of challenging shots. They play in a bit of a drop position where they're always protecting the paint and not overextending themselves. It's been successful for the coaching staff.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Ingram. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
Lillard attacking. Nobody near Leonard. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Ingram outside. McGee is screen on McCollum. Puts it up from 12. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
McCollum passes to Leonard. Back to McCollum. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Ingram attacking. The shot, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Lillard. On the wing, Turner. Back to Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Stolen by Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in assists, 3rd in scoring, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Over Aminu. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Ball against Lillard. And here's Leonard from 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 4. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Ingram. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Aminu. McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Turner passes to Aminu. Back to Turner. Takes a 3. Aminu misses.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
And the shot goes in. Aminu's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ball kicks to Ingram. 2 points. That one goes. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Now here's Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Misses the 3.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Leonard. Nick Stauskas comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Curry subbed in for Lillard. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 4.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Now here's Nurkic. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Now the pass to Ball. Kicks to LeBron. Over Aminu. And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Now a timeout called by Portland. The last season, a strong one for the Portland Trailblazers, actually came out on top of the Northwest Division.
Yep, snuck all the way up to that 3rd seed with the tight grouping in the Western Conference, and 4 teams in the division made the playoffs last year. 5 were in the race. Certainly was one of the toughest divisions in the league, and the Blazers ended up on top.
Swanigan, he's checked in for Portland. Reese Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Ingram. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Curry to stop the run. It's stolen by Rondo. Stevenson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. LeBron James 2nd, Rajon Rondo 4th.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Portland trailing here. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Stauskas, the pass to Nurkic. Dishes to Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 9 points.
That's good focus from the Bosnian Bear getting down there. Nurkic finding the open man with ease.
Here's Hart. He's looking for James and finds him. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Hey, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Feeds it to Stevenson. Misses from short range. And for Portland, they're shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Harkless, the pass to Swanigan. 58 seconds left here in the second. Another shot. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Swanigan's got 5 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. LeBron with it. 13 points in the game. Tries again. Zubac kicks to Rondo. With the floater. Great D that time from Nurkic. And for Portland, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Stauskas, the pass to Swanigan. The second effort. He dishes it to Curry. Pass to Swanigan. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Here's Curry. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Nurkic. Shoots over Zubac. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Trailblazers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And that wraps up the halftime show. 3rd quarter set to begin in just a few.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. 3rd quarter starting here now. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
So many times we talk about offensive players being in a great rhythm. Well, right now, defensively, he's in one. Great anticipation and reading those passing lanes.
The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. The Lakers trail. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Turner in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
And they pick up 2. Turner's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Portland.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, he actually has a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Now here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from McGee. The Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. McCollum against Caldwell-Pope. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Good work there as it goes. McCollum's got his 2nd basket. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water, and was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key, and his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Now, here's Lillard. And Turner kicks to Lillard. Passes it to Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
Sinks the triple.
Just a masterful offensive player, utilizing that pick with great intelligence there.
Outside Turner. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Nurkic, and it's Ingram with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The drive by LeBron. Ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Misses from short range.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the slam dunk by McGee.
When LeBron came into the league, we knew he was authentically more a playmaker than a scorer. So whatever way it takes to get his team to get points, LBJ is good with it.
Now here's McCollum. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Lillard's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Damian Lillard just working them over right now. One of the smaller guards in the league, but darts around so well to make plays.
Down low, here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Here's McCollum. And there it is for him. McCollum's got 6.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Caldwell Pope outside. They set the pick. He feeds it to LeBron. Pass to McGee. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Over in the corner, Lillard. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 6. Over in the corner, Turner. Back to Lillard. No good on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's LeBron. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard against Ball. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 10 points for him.
Well, few have more job security in the NBA than Terry Stotts. Consistently gets a ton out of his Portland Trailblazer team. They run a very intricate and unique offense now in his 7th year with the Blazers. They've had a lot of success under Coach Stotts.
And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, the defense does not appear to be playing together out there right now. Lots of bad reach-ins and not enough getting in front of the man to stop the penetration. Well, Damian Lillard, a star in this league for several years now. Whether that's recognized by an all-star appearance or not, it doesn't matter. He has been elite at the point guard position. Just a dynamic scorer and one of the more lethal players in the NBA, hoping to push Portland further and further at some point in his career.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Maurice Harkless subbed in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Ball. Both good from the line that time. And with Lillard, he often can be forgotten about just because there are so many great guards in the NBA, Brent, in particular in the West.
Well, let's face it, he just missed out on a couple of seasons of representing the Portland Trailblazers as a guard in the Western Conference because of the loaded Western Conference and how good the guards are. But regardless, there's no denying that Lillard is right up there as one of the elites in the league.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 5. Aminu with a screen for Curry. McCollum kicks to Aminu. There's a screen. Down low, here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 11 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Kuzma sets a screen. Aminu against LeBron. Out to Kuzma. Kuzma with the screen for Rondo. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 21 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not just about scoring 50 or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Outside Rondo. Here's Kuzma. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Now here's Harkless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Leonard kicks to McCollum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's deflected. Stolen by McCollum. To the middle and stolen by LeBron. Now Rondo. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Kuzma. He is guarded by McCollum. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here is McGee. The Blazers getting the bucket. They set the screen. Outside Rondo. Kuzma with the screen for Rondo. And a miss there on the triple. Portland trailing here. For the lead, Trailblazers moving the ball around. Puts it up from 15. Uses the glass to drop it in. 10 points for C.J. McCollum.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
LeBron staying on the attack here. He knows when he can take over the game. It's whenever he wants to.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
So for the Trailblazers, Swanigan, he's checked in for Aminu. And Stauskas subbed in for McCollum. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Harkless. Back to Curry. Leonard, the pass to Swanigan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James. Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. Has handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Rondo kicks to Hart. Pass to Zubac. Back to Hart. James in the post. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. James has got 11 points here in just the second half. And here is Curry. He's got 13. Passes it to Harkless. Here's Swanigan. Guarded by Kuzma. With some arc. Down it goes. Nice one there from Swanigan. And here is Los Angeles now. James outside. Pass to Kuzma. Harkless with the steal. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for James.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. Every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
The first free throw is good, and Stevenson's checked in for James. He hits both from the stripe.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
On the wing, Stevenson. Defended by Harkless. Now, here's Stevenson. He's guarded closely. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hart. And it's Portland with the rebound. Right side Curry. The pass to Swanigan. Banked in off the glass. Swanigan's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Stevenson outside. Pulls it from 20. Swanigan pulls it in. Swanigan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Leonard dishes to Stauskas. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Zubac.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and you're going to have to get up a quick shot to make that happen.
Hart the pass to Kuzma. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kuzma's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Stolen by Zubac. Here's Hart. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Hart's got 6 points.
I tell you, Rondo sees it all on the floor. He's got an ability to just cripple a defense with his passing.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Curry. To the paint, stolen by Zubac.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
Stauskas' shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hart. But they get it back. Curry against Rondo. They set the pick to the inside. Hart. And Harkless pulls it down.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Out to the right wing. Swanigan kicks to Curry. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for that matchup with the Magic, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
Hart kicks to Stevenson. Kuzma sets a screen. Now here's Stevenson. Guarded closer. And they'll keep possession. They recover it. Great positioning on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry against Rondo. Here's Swanigan. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make him pay for it.
Nurkic the pass to Stauskas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
For the Trailblazers, Turner comes in for Maurice Harkless, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Seth Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
On the wing, Stevenson. Looking to end his cold spell. Off the left rim and out. Portland trailing here. to tie it up. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State, is a very good ball handler, and he plays kind of in that mid-range game to look for space, not only to score, but to set up teammates. And I think coaching staff loves to have him play that point forward position to dictate some of the offense and take the load off the guards.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And with Turner, he is underachieved, Brent, as far as where he was taken in the draft, but he offers a lot of unique skills to a team.
Yeah, the biggest drawback is Evan Turner at his size. You'd want him to shoot the three-point ball with a little bit more consistency. So I know he plays in the box a bit, and he likes to play in the mid-range game, but there are some things offensively I think that he can do to take advantage of some mismatches and put some points on the board.
There's the pick. Here's Ingram. And again, no good by the Lakers. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Obviously, Damian Lillard is the type of player who can carry an offense, the ball in his hands at all times, and he can pick and choose where it is that he wants to spot up on the floor, manipulate a pick and roll, and just start to get devastating in terms of getting to the rim and mixing up some coverages for the defense.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Free throws good from Lillard. And with Lillard, as you said, almost 20 shots a game for him the past few seasons.
Well, that's near the top of the list amongst point guards and usage rate, but I don't think Damian Lillard minds it all that much. A lot of his shots are three-pointers, and a lot of those threes are pretty deep, Kevin. You couple that shooting ability with the ability he has to create, and the offense starts to find its way into a good rhythm.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball kicks to Kuzma. The dish now to Ingram. Over McCollum. Here's McGee, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That free throw, no good. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. Portland leading. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking. Aminu, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Aminu's gone 4-7 from the field here. Ingram against Turner. Nurkic with the double team. And it's ball in the corner. They get the rebound. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close, you recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Kuzma sets a screen. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Ingram. Over Aminu. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 13 points for Brandon Ingram.
And Ingram is so skilled in finding space off of screens. When there's a pick being set, you have to keep your eye on him.
And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. kicks to Ingram. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And Lillard gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Lakers trail. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Ellis?
McCollum outside. Over Caldwell Pope. The putback. McCollum trying to get open. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Fires the three. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight. Lillard against Ball. Here's the screen. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And Lillard gets double-teamed. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's McCollum. And he makes the bucket. Drew contact and gets the whistle, too.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
McCollum, one of the best shooters in the NBA. Any range, Brent, any shot, he can knock it down.
Yeah, a little bit of a down year in 18 for Lillard, but the way that he can score and the efficiency with which he can score is just remarkable. I really like to watch the pace he plays with, Kevin. I mean, he finds spots on the floor to get to and has that length and kind of never sped up sort of mentality on the offensive end. Becomes very, very dangerous.
On the free throw, no good.
And this has been an area of great improvement for him. McCollum shot under 70% at the line in each of his first 2 seasons, but really picked up his pace since then.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Lillard attacking, comes up empty down low. Lakers leading by 8. Now the Lakers on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Aminu. No good on the shot. And the Lakers going the other way now. Ingram outside. Got a piece of it. Now here's Turner. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's Lillard. The feed to Aminu. Over James.
And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
Ball with it. LeBron with a screen on Lillard. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. Ball no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard, right side. That one falls.
Man, both on balance and on point. Damian working through that mid-range area now.
James kicks to Ingram. To the inside. McGee. Nurkic with the block. But they recover it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one misses.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Nurkic. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Lillard.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's a good screen. Pass to James. Fader on the way. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. James sets his screen for Ball. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
Lillard, right side. Stolen by Ball. Here's Caldwell Pope. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
And a good decision on the move. Too often we see teams have this kind of opportunity and fail to convert.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. He kicks it to Nurkic. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Lillard.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Pass to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, you can't allow those kind of looks. That's the type of defense played by a team staring at a double-digit deficit.
Here's Aminu. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
That's a great look for Aminu, who has the athleticism and long arms to do damage inside.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And stolen by LeBron. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Lakers leading by 13. LeBron James on the wing. Over Aminu.
You're always going to hear about Aminu's defense first. Quick and physical. Loves to get up and challenge shooters.
Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
And he was remarkable. Absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
Shot clock at 2. Kept alive. Zubac kicks the ball. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Hart. And there's the pass to Zubac. Back to Hart. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.